everybody, my name is Casey. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying out some new makeup today, so if that sounds good to you, please keep watching. So today I have some new makeup I want to try. Sephora had a sale and they had some things on sale that I thought looked interesting. So I picked those up, and I have the What's Up Dragon palette, which, you know, I haven't had a chance to use it yet, so I've really been looking forward to trying it. So I have the One Size Blurring BB Cream Balm. This is something I really wanted to try that was on sale. The Peter Thomas Roth. It's a primer and a sunscreen in one. The Danessa Myricks. It's a concealer and a foundation in one. I thought I could try that for concealer. So if that sounds good to you, just keep watching. If you enjoy beauty, if you enjoy trying new makeup, using what you have, palettes, colorful makeup, eyeshadow, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to try is the sunscreen. Max Clear Invisible Priming Sunscreen. That primer a lot. It doesn't feel sticky or tacky. So the next step I'm going to do, I'm going to try the One Size Turn Up the Base BB Cream Beauty Blur Balm. I normally like to use a sponge, but I thought today I would use a brush. I really like the coverage on this. I wouldn't say it's not full coverage. It is more like a true just BB cream. And it does appear to be blurring my pores. I normally do my eyes first, but on camera it's kind of weird to decide how to do it. Just checking to see if it's blended in. And then next I have the Danessa Myricks Vision Cream Cover 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer and Corrector. So I thought this would be fun to try as a concealer. One, because it's so tiny. So it will come up after about 1,000 pumps. Just gonna put a little under my eyes. It has a pump, which I feel like I'm in the minority, but I like the doe foots. This has good coverage. Kind of covering up all of my BB cream. That's okay though, this looks nice. And the shades, I can't remember if I got it the exact shade I wanted, because when their Sephora's foundation products are on sale, a lot of times they don't have all the colors available, so it always makes you wonder if they're discontinuing the product or something. But I feel like I got a pretty good match. I'll take a slightly damp beauty blender and just press in my products. So if you're watching this, thank you for watching this video. How are you guys doing? Have you had a good week? So I know I'm a new channel, but if you could subscribe, that would be great. My goal, I finally have come to a decision as far as my goals for this channel, and my goals is to post at least 2 times a week until I'm more adept at editing, because right now it's kind of a slow process for me. But after that, I'm hoping once I get the hang of things, I can really start really cranking out some more videos, because it's not that I don't want to. I got all kinds of ideas of things I would like to do. It's just time, you know, the same things everyone has struggles with: time constraints, and my slow editing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just hold right there for a minute. I'm going to move on to the eyes. And I don't have any new eye primer. I'm just going to use my MAC paint pot. But so far, I really enjoy doing videos and editing them, which I didn't know how I would feel about doing all that when I started. I've never done video content, created video, or any type of media content. My background is in healthcare, so most electronics I used was just documenting software, that type of thing. So I enjoy learning the editing portion. I'm hoping I learning more about computers. I'm going to homeschool my son, so I'm kind of glad to get I feel like I'm getting updated on my computer skills for when he gets older, and hopefully I'm more helpful. Alright, so here we are. We got this palette from What's Up Beauty, Dragon Eye palette. And I got this for Black Friday. I've just been so busy. And I thought I could do some swatches. I love doing swatches. So this first shade is Fly, Breath, and then Fire. I also enjoy reading, and I thought about doing videos where I talk about the books that I'm reading and into. My favorite hobby is definitely makeup, but reading is a close second. Okay, the next 3 are Spikes, Magic, and Powerful. So I don't know if you can actually see. I'm trying to of the shimmers. I feel like these are perfect for like special shades just to throw on every day. Easy out the door looks. They feel so smooth and complimentary. These are Creature, Fierce, and Scales, and this one looks green on the viewfinder or the camera, but it looks purple in real life. Then we have Myth, Smoke, and Monster. Alright, I'm back. I put some powder on under my eyes just to kind of help if there's fallout. I'm going to go in with the shade Powerful. It's like a gray purple color. Okay, now that I have that purple down, I'm going to prime my lid with my glitter primer. I just got the NYX Glitter Fix. I'm going to take a flatter brush. I think I'm going to go into Monster. I think I'm going to, it actually looks very nice. I think I'm just going to put a little bit more on my brush and spray it. Get in close so y'all can see it. Pat, I like to take my, after I have it down, take my finger and just kind of put a little product on my finger and then just pat it down. I feel like it gives some more sparkle and impact. Okay, that's so pretty. And then I'm gonna flip this. Actually, I know what I was wanting to do. I purchased this Sephora dry shampoo brush cleaner, and I thought it would be fun to try to do an eye look and use this and see how it does. I don't know if it'll leave your brush wet or what, but I just sprayed a little bit on, and I'm gonna see how much I get off. So y'all remember how much product I had on before. Look, it did good. And it don't have a residue. It is, the brush is dry. I like that a lot. So I'm going to go in to Fierce. This one does better just with a finger. I think it's more of like a topper shade. I'm sure it would pick up better on a different brush. Or it could have been that brush cleaner. I don't know, but I like the way it looks with a finger better. Yeah, this is the shade Fierce. Oh, so pretty. This is my first time trying this brand. And I just told you I like to read books. I like to read, you know, like fantasy books. So, you know, I was all about, I haven't read Fourth Wing yet because I hate starting series that are not finished because I'm always afraid the author's not going to finish them. And if you read Game of Thrones, you understand. Here we are 10 years later. I think it's even more now, just sad. I don't even remember what the books are about. Hardly anymore. Okay. So that's going to be the lid. I am going to just buff in my powder. I don't have a new powder. Sigma had a sale, and they had these Dominique Cosmetics, or I guess it's not Dominique Cosmetics because that's her brand, but Christian Dominique is her name. These brushes, and they are very nice and weighty. Sigma normally has this, let's see, I just used this brush as a Sigma brush, and they have the black plastic handles, and these feel weighty, and I wonder if this has a wooden handle. But this brush is huge too. And the bristles feel different, like they're softer. I don't know, might just be in my head, but I think these are some of my favorite brushes I've ever gotten from Sigma, as far as just at first glance. I kind of know what I like in brushes, and I like the way these feel, and the bristles don't feel slick. They feel like they'll pick up a good amount of product, which I don't like the synthetic brushes that the bristles feel so slick they won't grab to anything. So I just buffed in my powder. This is my powder brush. I'm gonna do the dry shampoo thing with it and see how it does. This is how it looks since I've sprayed it. I'm just gonna wipe it off on a paper towel and see how it does. So I just kind of buffed the bristles out, and it has a little bit of, looks like clumping right there, but this part that I was using feels dry. It really is like a dry shampoo, in which I didn't have a lot of powder on, so some of my makeup kind of transfers to the when I don't have a whole lot of powder on. And it kind of blended to the point it's coming up off of my chin, which I don't ever have the best of luck with BB creams. I like foundation better, but I always want to try BB creams because it always sounds like a good idea, and then I always end up not liking it. So I think today I do want to wear bronzer, but I don't have a new bronzer. I'm just gonna grab one I have, my beloved Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I'm gonna use this. I don't know if y'all remember these, but I've actually, the Glamour Dolls and Lisa Frank collab. I want to watch. I've seen videos of another YouTuber that I'm subscribed to, and I can never remember anybody's name, but she is like, does beauty news, and I've seen her talk about these brushes, and the video is like an hour long, and I'm super interested in watching that video because the thumbnail basically implies it's a huge cluster. I would like to see what she knows about it. If y'all have seen that video, let me know. I'm sure it's good, but I love Lisa Frank. Growing up, I remember seeing the stationery and in the school supplies, and you know, my mom would be like, that I'm not paying that for some paper. I mean, she would get some for me. We didn't grow up, you know, really hurting, but even back then, you know, it was not, you know, nothing to have it, you know. Those school supplies were always more expensive than regular school supplies. Alright, and then for blush, I have I've never tried the Made by Mitchell brand, and I saw Beauty Bay had like a sale on the blush books, and look at these beautiful blush colors. I've been so drawn to purple blush, and I do feel like it's going to be a trend. Here's the purple. I'm using the color for the lovers, since I have purple on my eyes. And I just have seen the new Patrick Ta blushes, and those are pretty too. And I think it would be so awesome if he came out with a little purple duo. You can definitely see the purple hue. I'm gonna go in with the darker purple. Not in right, I don't. That's pretty. And I can't wait to try these like peachy colors of blush. I didn't used to be into blush, and then I feel like I just got on the bandwagon with everyone else and started thinking blush was so fun and pretty, which I did see on Instagram. Recently, this lady posted a video that her kid was talking about how only old people wear eyeshadow. So, I'm old. I'm not really liking how this looks under my eyes. This might be better as just a foundation, which I have to figure out how I want to review products on here and just let you guys know how this stuff works, if I can ever get more than one subscriber, anyone who actually wants to watch, but hopefully it'll happen. I got this was also on sale. I'm moving on to highlight. I went to Sephora, I don't even know, months ago, and I swatched this in the store, and it's so finely milled. But I don't know if, now that I'm seeing it, if it's going to be bright enough for me. I grabbed another Sigma brush. This one says it's for baking. Let me see if there's a highlight. Angled cheek. Face contour. No, there's not a highlighting brush, so just say brighten and bake. So I'm guessing can be used as a highlighter brush. Let's see how good the product picks up on this. Yeah, that is pretty. I like a beaming highlight, but this is actually very pretty. If you're someone who's like looking for a colored highlight, but Indy's highlights can be a little much. Look at that. And I don't think it's really, yeah, it's not highlighting my texture at all. I just hopped off real quick. I did my brows. I used the same Morphe pen I always used. I also did bottom liner. I got the Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Micro Pencil, and I have really enjoyed using, if you're like me and you like color, I feel like these little multi-chrome liners they do make a difference, and they just give you a little something extra, you know, to the look that's noticeable. This color is Chario. Okay, I can't say it. It's the purple one. It's supposed to have a purple shift. But I will say, for the price, it's not my favorite. So this is a swatch of the Danessa Myricks purple. And then I have the ColourPop one here. Guys, these ColourPop ones are good. They're creamy. They're my favorite liners, period. Like, okay. This bottom one is the ColourPop. It's creamy, but it also stays. And you can actually, it's hard to see, but you can see the shift. Whereas this one, I can't see the shift as good. I wish you can see it more there. But on the eyes, when you wear the ColourPop one, the ColourPop one's at the bottom, you can really tell a difference in your looks. Whereas this one, it kind of just, it looks like a purple. Just looks like a purple. I mean, it's a pretty purple, but it's supposed to shift, and I'm not really seeing as much as a shift with the ColourPop one. The ColourPop ones are much more affordable, and they have good lasting qualities. And also, I had this, I got a free sample with one of my purchases. This is the Maybelline Falsies Surreal Extension Mascara. I love this, and I am so picky with mascara. I do not have a drugstore mascara that I like. Here's the wand, if you want to know what kind of wand you like, or if you know what kind of wand you like. It just, I feel like my eyelashes have a problem with, it's like they repel the, whatever the mascara is. It's almost like, you know, duck feathers repelling water, but this sticks to my lashes, and I felt like it really lengthened them and gave them some volume. I think this might be my favorite drugstore mascara, and normally I don't like mascaras the first couple of times I use them. I'm one of those people, I like to let them dry out for a little bit, you know, but I really like these, and it's affordable. I'm always so happy to find an affordable option to things that, you know, you don't want to spend money on mascara. And then me and my mom went to TJ Maxx, and they had some really pretty buxom lipsticks. I got a purple Rockstar. I think buxom is my favorite lip formula, if not a very close second. That's the color Rockstar. But the plumping is good. I already have some lip oil on, and I like how it is shaped. And it was $6. And we all know most liquid or lipsticks are getting to be where they're $20 a piece. Maybe not favorite color on myself, but I do feel like it goes with my eye look. And my eyeshadow isn't creasing, so I can't complain, because that is my biggest problem. And I like plumping glosses. The pain, the tingling doesn't really, you know, bother me. So I never really notice it. I mean, the Too Faced one, it is kind of intense, but I mean, I don't know, it just doesn't really bother me. This, but I thought for the gloss, I have the Ultra Glossy Lip in ColourPop in the color One Kiss, and it's just this really pretty, I thought it could help like balance out dark colors. And it has these pretty sparkles in them. And I did also see where Buxom has come out with the multi-chrome plumping lip glosses. I would love to try those too. I like the color that the gloss took this to. Alright, well, this is the finished look. Okay, now that I filmed this look, I thought I could give a wrap-up of the products that I tried, of more of like a first impressions type situation. So for the primer, I'm really not going to know how well it holds up this makeup, but I like the way it applied. I like the way it feels on my skin. So far so good on that. And then for the One Size Turn Up the Base BB cream, my first impression is that I like the way the coverage looks, but I feel like it's already breaking up like on my chin. So could be the way I applied it. I'm just going to keep trying it and see how it works out. And then for the Danessa Myricks 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, I think I'm going to like this more as a foundation. I don't know how, I'm really not liking the way it looks under my under eyes. I feel like it's breaking up and not really creasing, but it just doesn't. I just have foundations or concealers that look better and more smoothing under my eyes. So I think I'm going to try this as a foundation and see how it does, because I think I'm going to appreciate it more that way. First impression of the Makeup Forever Highlighter in Bouncy Lilac. I really like the way it applies. I like the way it doesn't really emphasize texture. If you're looking for something, if you like the more lit from within look with your highlighters, but kind of would like to have a fun color, I think this would be good for you. I have other highlighters that I like more as far as giving me the, you know, as seen from outer space highlight. I do like a bright highlight, but I do feel like this has a place in my stash for fun, but also flattering. And then the Buxom, I have the Buxom lip here in Rockstar, the Full Force. It's plumping. I love Buxom. I love their lip products. They're probably my favorite. So, I mean, we all like Buxom, right? I mean, it's a lipstick. It's very, you know, it has a very small cooling sensation. It feels good on the lips. It's really comfortable. And then the What's Up Beauty, again, first impressions. The colors are beautiful. It went on great. I've probably been filming for an hour and I'm not creasing, which is a big problem. I've been having texture on my eyelids lately, greasiness in the crease. So, you know, when I can go an hour and already not notice that it's creasing, that's a small victory. We'll see how it wears all through the day, but I mean, the colors are gorgeous. It blended so easily, and I'm not creasing, so I can't complain if I'm not creasing, you know? And then the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. There's a lot of ColourPop lip formulas that I'm not crazy about, but I really like this. It's thin, and I feel like it took that purple and just kind of toned it down just a smidge, and it's really comfortable on the lips. So this, I like this formula, and I think it's probably one of my favorite, you know, formulas from ColourPop for the lips, but it's not Buxom. And then for, I feel like one of the biggest surprises just was this random little, I wasn't even planning on using this today, the Maybelline Falsies Surreal Mascara. I love this mascara, and it's a drugstore mascara, so I'm excited. Again, this is the wand, and even the first time use, I like the way it applied on my eyelashes, and I'm, you know, excited to keep trying it, and if it keeps performing this well, I might have a drugstore mascara that I truly enjoy using. So I'm really excited about that. Who doesn't love replacing one of their everyday steps that are necessary but not the funnest with a drugstore product? So I believe that's a review on everything. So again, I don't mean a review, just kind of like a first impressions. I'm not sure how I'm going to start wrapping up videos and how I'm going to, review products, but that's my first impression so far on these products. So thank you again for watching. And if you did watch this, please click subscribe and stay around. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye.